Hey, 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 everybody.
How's it going? In for another day of auto chess, ImbaTV All-Star Invitational.
All-Star Invitational Season 2.
Yeah, we got 2 new casters today.
I think the guy on the left did it on Monday, maybe? I don't remember.
Oh, YYF,
YYF.
former Dota 2 TI attendee.
TI champion,
Yeah,
right?
I
Yeah.
believe so. Saying, moved on from Dota 2 to owning Dota 2 to owning in Dota 2 arcade mode games.
Arcade mode is where it's at now. Dota
Yeah.
2, stale game. Just kidding. I'd still watch. I still watch TI. Yeah, he was on Team IG.
Yeah.
Won TI 2012.
So they're just talking to him. He's probably trying to say like, out of all these players here, I've have the most experience in high stakes situations, winning TI and all. So I think I could easily take down this invitational, especially this Group D.
Yeah. Pressure. I don't
Yeah.
feel pressure.
Yeah, pressure feels me. Okay.
Today's a day full of various esportsy caster type people and things.
Yeah.
I think YYF does mostly do more casting stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
Too, since retiring from Dota 2.
Yeah.
When you have all that game knowledge, you're that well known, you go into casting.
Auto chess not as APM intensive as Dota 2, so can still use his great APM in this game to quickly reposition his formations and stuff like that. But a lot more chiller than having to like rotate all these lanes and farm and pull creep. So
Definitely.
okay, so this round, this Group D will decide the last 2 people to join us in tomorrow's finals.
Yep.
To recap, we had Easy Teacher and Moo from Group A. In Group B, we had Weak Chicken and Bullfrog. And in yesterday's Group C, we had Highlander and 820.
820,
Yeah.
Just those 2 were just so dominant the entire time.
Yeah.
Too. That was pretty insane.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just the. Oh no, there were definitely some other good players, right? Like
there was some, like
Chidashian, right?
Chi
Was a top tier player. Just struggled that day.
Yeah. And Reimu in that group took 4th in season 1.
Yeah.
So.
Looks like they're talking to Master Wong.
Master
Wong being a, I believe, Hearthstone caster in China. Does Hearthstone casting, Hearthstone content. Pretty sure he did a lot of other stuff. He's on, what's it called? Panda TV? Panda TV.
Panda TV.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's primarily an anchor there. That's another one of the gaming station type stuff.
Yeah.
In China.
So they're probably just getting some of his insight for how he'll probably approach this game.
Yeah, let me see if I can remember.
He's like, as a Panda TV anchor, I'd love to get a level 3 lone druid so I can get the panda out there and support my support one of my employers.
Yeah.
Get that giant panda.
Yeah. I believe his favorite comp, I wasn't actually able to figure out what the Chinese meant. The Chinese for it is Tianhu turned to little brother. I know little brother in Chinese, especially with auto chess, is typically used to mean like bad units. So I don't know if it's some sort of joke. Yeah. Tianhu is also a term in Mahjong, I believe, when you just get, I think I have this right, where you get like just really lucky on like turn 1 or something. So maybe they're saying like, when you get good stuff really early.
Yeah.
That's the best comp. I don't know.
You just follow the best pieces that come at you.
Or you make the bad units really good. Maybe it's turn bad units into 3 stars.
So from these last 3 days, I would say there's a couple comps that I've known of but never seen too often show up that I'm really digging. Like, I've always liked Knights and Dragons, and that seems like a very intuitive and very basic way of going about your transition with Knights. But seeing Knights and Trolls and seeing people actually pull off Knights and Trolls looks really good.
Yeah.
I believe yesterday someone had Knights, Trolls, and Warlocks with Undead because they had the Abaddon and Necrolite. So there's a lot of good synergies that you can mix in with these Knights, and I think Knights are one of my favorite comps so far.
Yeah.
Just to build off of.
Yeah, when you have that, armor, when you have that magic resistance, any of the damage dealers can't do much to you, and any of those mages can't do much to you. Sort of counters the 2 other top comps we've seen, which being warrior and mage, right? Warriors, mages. Yeah.
Then it's also interesting to see the kind of positionings. I think I've seen some of it from streamers and other tournaments like Twitch Rivals, but I really like this warrior positioning where they actually back up all the way on the chessboard with all their warriors, and then they put their strong utility units like a Kunkka or a Medusa or a Tidehunter up front so they get the initial attention, and then the warriors just create a concave surround. Whereas in before, and even for myself in the games I see, when people go warriors, they normally crowd the line, try to get on you immediately. So it's interesting to learn from this Chinese meta.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why we're doing this. Yeah. That's why we're here. That's why we thought to even do this thing. We were just, wondering what's going on the China side of this. Like, they have the most players of this game. They have the most people in Queen by far. Yeah. If we want to, be better, if we all want to just, be better players.
You gotta see the best play.
You gotta see the best play.
And in this All-Star Invitational, you see some of the best players.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, even though he didn't advance, Qi Daxian was like, you were saying, like 12th in the world. Yeah. Like number 12 queen or something like that.
Yeah, that's great.
And that's bonkers. Like to know, like, of all players, you're 12th amongst all of those. So we'll see how some of these streamers and casters and former esports pros do in this round.
True gamers, whatever.
I'd love to see someone, since these are like those esports streamers and personalities and stuff like that. I'd love to see someone do an empty fort strat, because they're not super. I mean, some of these people are probably really good, but some of them are probably like here to like make a name for themselves or just create good content. Yeah, I'm really hoping someone go for the empty fort strat. Show us how it's done. Or show us how it's not done.
Or show us how it's not done. Yeah, true. Very true.
So they have another person? Nostali.
Nostali.
Yeah. Okay.
Nostali being a former StarCraft 2 pro gamer from China. Currently, or most recently, was doing Heroes of the Storm casting.
Oh, Heroes of the Storm. Nice.
Yeah. Also, okay popularity in China. Any Blizzard game. Any Blizzard game's going to get played.
Hits pretty high popularity. Yeah. Or at least, initially here in China. Yeah. Let's see here. So,
can I say I really like this guy's hair?
Oh, yeah.
This caster right here.
That blonde hair.
Yeah.
Don't see many people do the
rockin' blonde these
blonde
days.
Hair. Oh, then again, like if you watch StarCraft Brood War, one of the top Zergs right now, Larva, he was doing a platinum blonde hair kind of for a while. I think he's
shout out Brood War.
Shout out Brood War. And let's see here. Hope to see the tiebreakers and scoring system. If any of you aren't familiar with it, it goes they play 4 rounds, and each round, the top player gets 8 points, second player gets 6, and then down from there, it descends down to 0. So first place 8, second place 6, third 5, then 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then they take the top 2 point leaders of the group, and they go on to Friday's final.
Right.
And then the tiebreaker system is actually pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell us a little about that?
Sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool because it is sort of almost kind of likely when you have that point system of like the 8, 6, 5, 4 that 2 people might tie.
Yeah.
So the way they do it is first, most important is if either of the 2 tied players have more first place wins, that's the tiebreak. They advance. If they're either tied in first place wins or maybe neither of them got any first place wins, it's then whoever hit the highest rank between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Right. Moves on. And if they're still tied after that, I believe what they do is they look at the game 3.
Okay.
Right. And they see they'll take the total number of wins in that one match, total number of losses in that one match, and you do wins minus losses. Whoever has the higher number between the 2 advances.
Yeah.
And if somehow, even after that, they're still tied, you look at who had the most just wins in that match.
Total number of wins in round 3. Okay. So, as you can tell, round 3 is very pivotal, especially if you're on that bubble of maybe you're not running away with it and you're going to have to fight for that second spot. That third round is pivotal to do well in.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Ooh.
Yeah, third round was pretty epic too yesterday.
Yeah.
Maybe people thinking about that, getting extra scrappy.
Yeah. Willing to fight and, dig a little bit deeper with your rerolls, or maybe be more conservative to try to get a good econ in that third round, Maybe even sacrifice some of your HP. So they should be getting started relatively soon. They've had 3 people on.
They're probably hoping, they have all these more famous people with way more followers on Weibo or whatnot, Chinese Twitter. They want to talk to them. They want people to hear from them.
They want to
boost those numbers, get all their followers,
get their fans all hyped up.
Yeah. Weibo very big. I think a few of these people have millions of followers on Weibo, so they are superstars. Shout outs ImbaTV.
Yeah.
Shout out Drodo Studios for making such a good game. Shout out Doyu, the other streaming platform.
For helping
not exactly
a tournament.
Yeah, not exactly a competitor to Twitch. Exist in 2 different realms. Doyu being the Twitch of China, since Twitch can't be.
Yeah, but it's nice to know that ImbaTV and Doyu want to help bridge that gap, try to get some of these Western viewers to watch them.
Yeah, by posting this on
auto
Twitch
chess out here.
Yeah, enabling co-streaming, which lets us do this whole thing. We're not affiliated with ImbaTV or this tournament at all. We're just hey,
we're just 2 lovers of auto chess who speak English and
are out here in Taiwan, live from Taiwan. Yeah, same time zone as this tournament's happening.
Yeah, 1 in the afternoon here in Taiwan. So
it's hot too today.
It's
88 degrees apparently.
It's a nice afternoon for some auto chess.
Yeah.
See some epic games.
See some of that hot stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could handle Lena's. Being out there.
When you play with Lena, sometimes you get burned. Okay. Seems like they're having a really in-depth conversation with Nostali.
I think it's just them now. I think Nostali left, right? Because usually they'll show it.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. Maybe they're just explaining some more stuff. Hopefully, remember yesterday we saw that they almost sort of previewed this UI where they showed what every player's currently buying.
Yeah.
That was really cool. It was hectic and hard to watch it all. But
yeah. I think that'd be awesome for, that start of the game to see okay, this player saw these pieces. Which one did they choose? Yeah.
Yeah. They've, Imba been doing a lot of cool stuff with their streams. They like managed to have like to show you the current like results chat screen right constantly on that left side. They also
bigger,
have the current econ of every player and their levels and XP
with their point totals from the previous rounds.
Right. Yeah.
So
clear.
Yeah.
So you can just, if you happen to just jump in, halfway through, you can get a quick idea of like what's going on, who's on top, who needs to do well.
Yeah. So shout outs to their production team and their tournament organizers for, getting those things together and showing that auto chess isn't just a game that you follow someone, you kind of have to hope to decipher how much gold they have. There are things that they can do to help make it easily understandable of what's going on without having to look at each individual board for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, and they also made that pretty well produced auto chess explainer video. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
all in Chinese though, but
they show dragons and then Puck shoots a thing and Anti-Mage jumps over it.
Yeah, showing that if you're in a leap when a magic spell goes by you, you won't take any damage.
Yeah.
I guess you're just above it, right? You're leaping those horses of coddles,
Mm-hmm. They'll probably show it later on, but if you don't know, auto chess is going mobile. They're gonna make a mobile version of this game. And so we'll make sure to shout out that website when they show it. And you could link your Steam account and get some candy so you can start getting some sweet couriers.
Yeah, I've already done it.
Start saving up for your sweet couriers on the mobile version as well.
It's 4x or something. I forget what it was. You whatever your Steam total candies you've earned over time is, they'll give you 4 times it, or I forget. Don't quote me on that, but something significant.
That means binge some auto chess in between your games of auto chess. Find some time to sign up for their mobile at I think it's Zizochi. We'll shout it out when the website goes onto the stream.
Make it clear, yeah.
Okay, so they have
Xiaosa.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is super. This is might be the guy I saw that had the most followers of anyone in this group. He's very famous in the StarCraft world of China. Does a lot of StarCraft casting. I think just Blizzard works with him a lot on various things. I'm pretty sure. You know what? Let me confirm. Let me confirm something real fast about this guy.
So he's probably talking about how his familiarity with StarCraft means he has so much APM that he's just no one will be able to out-position him. He'll have these intense formations, he's probably like a Marine King Prime, just being able to split his Marines or split his pieces. Oh, Dragon's coming up, just spread out, it's round 15, the Hyena's coming, create that backline of tanks, He's not afraid to get into a positioning battle against these people.
Right. Yeah, I've just confirmed. This guy, Xiaosa, he is also known in China as Poisonous Milk. He earned himself the nickname Poisonous Milk.
So he doesn't like milk? What's up with that?
No, so it's actually similar to what's known as the Artosis Curse in StarCraft.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever he makes a prediction, saying one player is going to win a match or whatever.
This person's going to take down this finals or something.
Right. They almost always lose. He basically, feeds them a bunch of poisonous milk, I guess.
Yeah, give them that cash or curse. Well, hopefully. Well, he isn't casting his own game. He's playing, so hopefully he doesn't poison his own milk.
Yeah, hopefully he's not saying anything right now, trying to make some prediction about someone else or hurting himself.
Oh, actually, if I were him, I would predict that someone else in the group would win.
Yeah, make sure that they're poisoned.
Whoever he wants is his main competition. I'd be like, oh yeah, that person's gonna win, and then they get that poisoned milk.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Nossley was just on. Yeah, I think he'll win.
Yeah, he's great player.
Great player. Yeah, it's so infamous to this day. People still call him Poisonous Milk, even though I think it started back in 2014, StarCraft 2 days.
Yeah. So while they talk to some of these these players, since we can't really translate or we don't have the audio coming in. Let's just talk about just the game in general, auto chess.
Sure,
like, what are some of the comps that you like to put yourself into? Just like either early game where you like to be or late game. What are some of the compositions that you like?
I think the first time I came in first, I was using trolls. So I like anything that uses those troll comps, right? Like Troll Knight is really cool. I'm trying to do more of that.
Trolls have
nowadays.
that soft spot in your heart.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I also used to play a troll in World of Warcraft, so they were like one of the least played races. You know, feel very hipster when you do that. Also, really like Troll Warlock Undead.
Yeah,
I like crushed recently in a game by doing that comp, just because the damage and heal is insane, especially on that Warlord, right? Yeah. Also, Troll Warlord probably being one of my favorite units.
Something for me that before I watched Twitch Rivals, before I watched this second season of this All-Star Invitational from ImbaTV, Undead was something that I slept on. I didn't think like, oh, how good is -4 armor?
Right.
But the thing is, it's just so easy to sneak in just 2 Undeads, and it gives every single opposing piece -4 armor. Yeah. So I was really blown away with how good Undead could be after seeing some of these bigger tournaments.
Right, and it just fits so naturally in so many comps, right? Like if you're Knights, you know, Abaddon, that's already an Undead for you.
Definitely.
Or Drowan maybe, you know? It's a Hunter. Hunter's super good right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, especially after that buff.
Yeah. Elves taking a hit from that, right?
Oh yeah. Kind of like Elves were very popular for some time. I would still say they're still a strong comp, but they needed a more alternate answers to them other than just mages coming in and trying to delete.
Right.
Can't dodge spells.
Yeah. If like only 1, maybe 2 people are gonna get a good mage comp, right? If the elf player is just able to beat basically everyone else, they're gonna get way ahead, right?
Definitely.
But now that hunters can pierce that evasion, you know, not as strong anymore.
I think some of my favorite comps, generally I've always liked the Knights and I've always liked Dragons, because going back to just Dota 2, Dragon Knight was always one of my favorite characters to play. So when I saw that Dragon Knight, I would always try to think to myself, like, how can I fit this person into my comp? And so Dragon Knights is like of like the very strong late game comps. I really dig Knights and Dragons, but a composition that I'm starting to really like that we saw a lot yesterday and we've been talking about is, you know, Beasts and doing this overwhelm strat.
I was about to say,
or also just like this summoning strat where people get Venomancer, Lycan, and Lone Druid.
Where you get like 2-star Lycans out there. Yeah. Oh my god.
And you start summoning these multiple creeps to put in there, like the wards and the wolves, that either clog up the board, add extra damage, and some of them, like the Venom wards, are magic immune. So like when you're playing against those mages and Kalo has a huge illuminating blast, those wards don't get affected and they're still out there shooting, trying to chip away.
Yeah, and that damage can be a lot to those weak little mages.
That's definitely something that I'm looking out for. And it seems like the game started. Ooh, that courier.
Nyan cat.
That
hey, cat. It's the chest.
Treasure chest, nice.
The nice little glowing thing on it.
Ooh, it's the
Magic Terran.
The wizard on.
This is gotta be one of the StarCraft people, obviously.
Yeah. The wizard on the unicorn looks pretty cool. Whoa, what is that? That is a crazy effect for.
Does he just put like a rock?
And then we got a dire donkey.
That one's easy.
Nostally. Just keeping it old school.
Oh, Master Wong. I saw Master Wong.
This is 91 F91.
Yeah, must be.
Yeah. This one. Some really cool couriers.
Eat. That guy's Steam ID, just eat! Exclamation mark. Yeah. Don't worry, everyone. We'll figure out. It's always a little rough because we don't get told. You know, they don't share whose Steam IDs are whose. So, but soon enough, we'll know and we'll.
But by the time they get their assets up, the bigger results chat and also like the gold, the levels, and point totals slide up there or layer up there. Ooh,
Yeah.
level 2 anti-mage on round 4 for this player. And then he's able to buy 2 mechs. Oh. Let's see what else some of these other players got. We got just Eat here. 2 warriors and is that a level 2 clock? I don't think so. Looks pretty big for a level 1 clock though. I think it might be.
F, G, and B.
F, G, and B. That's 1 magical chest.
See those items? Wow.
Wow, lots
That's
of
some
items
good luck.
right there.
Early game.
What's one of your favorite beginning items? Like before you can start combining them into these things. What is one of your favorite smaller items to get that you really like having?
Good question.
I'm immediately brought to the Blightstone.
Yeah, Blightstone.
When you
for
can
sure.
put a Blightstone on a demon early on, or maybe like one of your level 2s, it really adds up that early game damage. And I think in the beginning of the game, a lot of it comes down to not just like synergies help, but it comes down to piece HP and the damage that they're able to deal. Okay, so we see some round 4 action going on. With that mech bonus and that 3 goblin armor on that level 1 clock, it wasn't able to go down. It was able to tank a level 2 axe for that whole round. Okay, Magic Terran is going for 3 warriors and a Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, a very good unit at the beginning of the game. That AoE comes out really quick, hits hard because it's a demon. Okay, we have 5 people who went to 5. 3 stayed at 4. I believe that is
Ooh, F91. Trying to play that Slark, but just can't do it. Especially against that 2-star axe.
okay. We see some 3 goblin here with some mages and a Slardar, like a Razor and a Slardar. Here we have 3 assassin plus a level 2 tiny. This we have 3 goblin, 4 mech.
Wow, Master Wong looking super strong.
Okay.
Oh, and here he comes.
Nostali.
Master Wong versus Nostali. Ooh, but Master Wong, those mechs.
Those mechs have a lot
but
of
the
regen.
axe is tanking a lot. Axe and Joe
And
getting that orc
that
bonus.
drow is getting off, so just teeing off.
Yeah. Looks like it might actually go for
We'll have to see what these rockets do, but I think for the most part, Nostali should have this.
Yep, didn't even kill one.
Ooh. This is an interesting lineup.
Shi Xiao Dian.
2 Beastmasters, 2 Morphlings. Okay, taking the Morphlings out now. So, I like that. Adding Lycan early in the game,
Yeah.
as long as you get the doggos off, it can be really devastating, especially like early like round 7.
Yeah.
Just those 2 extra damage dealers, those 2 other people, other dogs to kind of units to soak up damage
Right.
and attention.
Wow, that's anti-mage. Two
petrifies right there. Haven't gotten any more petrifies, and one there, but it wasn't enough. Ooh. Clock versus clock, but one has the regen.
Yeah, it's going for that clock for sure.
Got some summoning there. Did some extra damage. 2% extra damage because of some summons right there. Ooh, 2 level 2 enchantresses. That's
wow.
So much healing for the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's one shiny Nyan Cat.
Yeah, this
has like golden footprints too.
This here is Master Wong.
Mm-hmm.
Master Wong being the Hearthstone caster.
Okay. This is a knight lineup. Got 3 knights plus a troll warlord and a nice anti-mage level 2. And a Luna level 2. That is massive damage, especially when the Luna procs the HP. The damage shield. Just sitting there throwing glaives all over the 10% damage. Magic Terran lost to Nostally by 6 pieces, but took 10 damage.
Alright, I think we have all the players figured out now. Just to run down, if you check out that right side, first, our top player overall is Nostally.
Mm-hmm.
Second place right now is Master Wong.
Okay.
Third place is Hao Han Zhang.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth place right now is Zippo.
Okay.
Fifth place is our old Dota favorite, YYF. Sixth place is F91. Seventh place is Xiaosu.
Okay.
And at the bottom right now is Qi Xiaodian. So how do you think everyone's current place is looking? Maybe economy wise. Like we see like half the players are basically at nothing.
I think most players are still kind of trying to figure out where they stand. An old school level 3 enchantress, if he wants it.
If he wants it, will he take it though?
Besides,
maybe because he doesn't have something to
it.
fit. Who thinks just having 2 heals is better than one super tank with a heal?
Overall, though, I think everyone's doing pretty well. It's kind of like a normal distribution of damage going out right now. No one's taking too much damage, other than I would say Magic Terran is obviously being sub 70% by round 10 is not where you want to be, but when you're losing that much at the beginning, that could be really good too, because getting that extra amount of losing streak gold allows you to get your edges anywhere you can, like buying more pieces to improve or just banking at it to build an economy. If you look at
Qi Xiaodian has 3 works.
Xiaosu's economy, I believe he is at 27. Nice.
27 gold. The Poisonous Milk Magic Terran. 27 gold.
So 3 warrior, 2 knights here for
YYF.
YYF. Up against some beasts over here, and some summons.
Yeah. Oof. That's rough. And the Jug's down, and that spin can help a lot. But he has Jug, he has Luna. He's trying to fight. Clockwork Great also does some,
everything going to the Clockwork. Actually bought Luna enough time to get a couple more glaives off.
Yeah.
And save himself some damage.
Definitely preventing that too much damage from coming.
F91, I think trying to lose on purpose, is at level 5.
Oh yeah.
But is only putting out 4
empty
pieces.
40 right now.
Yeah. Edging where he can without trying to get close to winning.
Knowing he shouldn't put that 3-star Enchantress out because it'll probably make him win.
Yeah. And then if you look at it, still has a decent amount of HP with 62. We were talking about how you can play with your life total, use it as a resource.
Yeah.
And you don't start getting nervous until you get around 50 and 40 where, a couple fights might just bring you on to the verge of death.
Man, Master Wong going the summon strat, but having basically summoning almost nothing.
Yeah.
Here against Zippo.
I think it's really important to get that Veno up higher level. Once that goes to 2, maybe start hitting a better stride, because since he'll have more HP, could maybe live long enough to get 2 to 3 wards out there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty heavy mechs over here for Hao-Han.
Yeah, with 3 assassin though, Ricky to we're actually seeing a Ricky, which
hiding the formation
hides the formation
as well
for everyone else.
That's a very interesting passive for satyrs.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I like it. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I could see how it could, what Gerudo likes about it, it adds something hopefully to that high tier play, someone maybe swaps in a quick Riki, blocks, repositions auto units, and at the last second pops the Riki out.
Yeah, swaps them. Yeah, I definitely think you're onto something with that in terms of late game mind games and repositioning. But also
early
as
seems like a weak assassin to me.
The smoke screen I feel is a pretty decent ability, but with the nature of assassins is they're jumping into the back line, right? And if you're say up against some mages or something like that, or some hunters, maybe putting that smoke screen is nice. But sometimes you see people not going for that corner strat, going for a more spread out strategy or formation, and you might not be able to get it.
Master Wong here hitting that 4 beast synergy.
4 beasts, nice. Really needs to
4 beasts and 3 elves actually.
Yeah.
I think they call that Thorny Elf.
Thorny Elf
in Chinese meta.
Yeah. They got a level 2 Nature Prophet, so his summons, if he doesn't die, can start to really add up. He
with that
like a Venomancer, very short cooldown on his summon. So as long as he's not dying, he's throwing out a lot of saplings.
Right.
Okay, that was
She shouted at the end, taking some damage. YYF just not looking too good this game.
Yeah.
Maybe the Dota skills don't transfer very well to auto chess after all.
There's also some variance
to
it.
Yeah, you don't know what his buys have been, what he's actually been seeing. Maybe he's getting a lot of crap,
Or also, maybe YYF's kind of letting them get the first round, feel good, oh, YYF isn't there, and he just comes up and sneaks up on them. He's just his pro magic. That's nothing. You don't want to see that though. When you had 3 of the hyenas attacking your axe, one of your main tanks.
Yeah.
When you get those 3 hyenas attacking one unit, it goes down too fast, and just like we're saying, it starts to cascade from there.
And his 2 Wind Rangers just kept not hitting the clump. Like,
Yeah.
it kept hitting just, like, one off
Single
in a
dogs.
corner. He had 2 Wind Rangers. He really probably thought that with these 2 Wind Rangers, I should be able to clear a bunch, but, man, just did not go his way.
Okay, here we have... Looks like Zippo was going Knight and Trolls. Didn't have the Bat Rider, though.
Yeah, the one linking piece between those two.
Okay.
Well, here we have a 3 Hunter bonus, along
And
with
2
3
Beast.
Warrior. Yeah, and 2 Beast. Wow, this looks pretty good
It
for
looks
Shouts.
Very strong. Up against... Who is that? Shadow
But that Shadow Fiend did a lot of damage.
Yeah. Can you get a Petrify?
Oh my. Yep,
He gets a
Petrify
and the spell probably
yeah.
would have handled it. Ooh. YYF taking big damage there. 9 pieces from F91.
Wow.
Showing that StarCraft players have more skill than Dota players.
Yeah, F91, I believe, was actually a very old school Brood War player. You know, played way back in the day. Also known as E-Funk's son.
Yeah.
If anyone knows F91.
Okay. Doing a lot of switching to get
that
different
3
mages out there, get different warriors out there.
Yeah, he
Level
needs to
2
do it right
Razor.
now when you're at 13% this early.
Yeah, and his level 2 Razor, with his positioning, was able to hit every single unit for his opponent.
So YYF holds on. F91 about to take
F91, 10 damage
Wow.
from Halhan. I'm really liking this summoning strat.
Yeah, it just seems super strong mid game.
Clogging the board with a lot of units, you know, getting any extra amount of damage that you can.
Punish anyone who's being a little too greedy. You know, stop anyone from doing that, like trying to get their econ too big in the mid game. You might roll against some strat. You just maybe took, like, you know, close
Level
to 20
3 clock here for Halhan.
Wow.
2 level 2 bounty hunters and 3 mages.
What a comp right there.
So like we saw yesterday, having the 3 mage bonus with some of those goblins, you know,
Yeah.
Tinker, magic damage. Clockwork's Battery Assault, magic damage. The Shuriken from Bounty Hunter, magic damage. Just decreasing that magic resist
Right.
and just hitting them hard with your spell.
Right.
Ooh. Takes a big hit from Zippo. Zippo took a big hit right there.
But that change up for YYF seemed to help a lot. Holding on at 13.
Okay, here we have, I believe that was, actually I'm not sure. Oh, that was Chi Xiaodian.
But yeah, Chi Xiaodian is actually from League of Legends. He makes a lot of League of Legends video, like, explainer, I think, and, you know, entertaining content.
Okay.
So I think the one League player.
Master Wong could get some level 3 druids. All you need is a tree. Ooh. Has a level 2 lone druid, and could get a level 3 enchantress, level 3 fury on it. Just find that last druid, a tree.
That Clockwork taking so much damage there. But, you know, just at 3 stars, just a giant tank. But hopefully Master Wong here should be able to defend. But man, that is...
That
Oh
Clockwork.
no, yeah, lost by 1. It's just 3-star that early is just
Being
can be
able
too
to
good.
interrupt that bear and stopping it from rooting him, stopping it from doing damage, or as much damage. Okay, here we have 2 Nagas, 2 Orcs,
3 Hunter.
3 Hunters, and 3 Warriors. 4 Warriors. So got a little bit of multiple different synergies right here.
Mm-hmm. Open to undead, maybe. Finds a good, I don't know.
Like a Necrolite,
yeah,
or
Necrolite.
maybe one of the 5-cost pieces. Round 20, the Hellbears.
Oh, a Lich would be great. Let's see, can everyone handle these? I imagine so. Oh,
Two
if it gets
petrified.
that, if it does the
Waveform. Where's the waveform?
No! Qi Xiao Dian.
Yeah, Qi Xiao Dian just was probably counting down the seconds of that cooldown. Was thinking, please just petrify them one more time.
And look at F91 here with the L's. 6 L's, a lot,
6
pretty
Ls,
well
yeah.
leveled.
Okay, level 2 Venomancer for Haohan. Oh, not Haohan. I believe that
Master
was
Wong?
Master Wong, yeah. And
Ooh,
had the second Lycan,
Warlock
so
in here. Maybe he is Haohan is pushing for that 6 Goblin.
yeah.
He's got most of them. Just put in that Golem Warlock. All he needs to do is find that techies.
And
Mage Goblin is really good.
yeah, we saw how effective, goblins could be in Group B, where Bullfrog won his first match after going down to 19%, was finally able to get that techies, and then was able to ride the 6 Goblin synergy all the way to the end.
Yeah. And wow, Haohan actually won there too. Close match. Oh, it looks like
We have a level 3
had to get 3 of
old-fashioned
them.
way.
Yeah, old-fashioned way. F91's gotta be happy about that. I mean, Nature Prophet definitely though, probably the weakest elf.
Yeah. Probably the
weakest
weakest
elf.
druid and the weakest
And weakest druid, yeah. But 3 stars a 3-star. Makes it
Yeah.
that much tankier, right?
That much tankier, hit a little bit harder, make the spell a little bit better. Okay. We got these warriors and these mages up against these elves. You can't dodge spells, and that coddle just
Dodge spells.
is so strong. Level 2 coddle.
YYF holding on and almost dominant.
Yeah.
I mean, still at the bottom, but every match
Feeling
seems
good.
to be winning pretty handily.
Starting to get confident that now F91 is tied with him.
Looks like Nostally just lost his win streak to YYF. Ooh, look at those 2 Lunas there for Zippo.
Yeah. YYF saying, don't worry, I was just doing a farming strat. I put all my items onto my carry now, and this coddle's gonna take me all the way.
Yeah.
Like this, we got knights, undead, and trolls.
Yeah.
You got the
This
4
is
knights.
a strat I personally like a lot.
Yeah.
See how it does for Zippo
Also,
here.
2 Lunas away from level 3 Luna.
Yeah, wow.
2 assassins hop into this troll backline, but because Warlord and the other and the troll bonus, they attack really fast and just doesn't matter about the dodge that much.
Oh my god, did you see that though? If you look at the left side of your screen, YYF had to fight Haohan both on attack and defense
11
and
piece
crushed on both.
win.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of damage. Ooh, and F91 falls in that match too. Wow.
For our first player to be defeated, taking 0 points in the first round.
Yeah. Nostally is pretty dominant so far.
Yeah.
I mean, can't get too comfortable, being that top position. Sometimes, all it takes is some other player losing streak a bit, get some good pieces, and suddenly you see yourself at the bottom.
Yeah. F91, while being the first player to lose, now has the luxury of being able to watch all of the other players now.
Right.
Try to, download their games as quick as possible, download their strats in their mind, and then,
get more ready for the next 3 matches.
Like all good StarCraft players watches the VOD, but this one, the live VOD, to see where the other players are positioning themselves.
Yeah. Ooh, Nostally, see? Just as I said, you can't feel safe.
Yeah.
Just because you're 40 ahead of people.
Yeah, and to lose to Magic Terran, who's second to last right now.
Yeah.
So knowing that you're losing to some people who are on the bottom, it's got to be very nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. Master Wong. Is he ever going to get that third Lycan?
Yeah, or the third TA. But his third Lycan should be easier.
Okay, here's Hao Han. He has 3 majors and a gyro.
Wow, found a lit, especially not only
And
3
got the
majors,
4
one
mechs.
with a lich.
Got to the 4 mech,
Yeah, right.
regen bonus.
Very true, and just probably wait for a techies. Oh,
So Hao Han's
low econ though right now.
Hao Han just really hoping he can find a techies and that'll really bring him back in.
Yeah.
Master Wong. Seems like every player should be able to defeat the birds with ease. Oh, Chi Xiaodian. Only beat it by 5. Still beat it, but whenever the other players are beating it by 2 or 3 or 4 more pieces than you, it just doesn't feel good.
Does not feel good.
1 Luna
Zippo
away.
switched corners too.
1 Luna
Wow,
away
yeah,
from
you
level
can
3
see him
Luna.
hunting right now. Just
Constantly
you hear that,
rolling.
you see that D key being pressed.
Yeah.
Reroll. But it has
Ooh,
the
Hood of
discipline to stay
Defiance
at 10.
on his Chaos Knight.
Oh wow.
Chaos Knight with a lot of regen. Also not going to go down that easily to magic damage.
Right.
Ooh, but is it enough?
Zippo taking a lot of damage here.
Might not be enough to kill him, but will take a huge chunk.
Drops to
14%.
7. Oh my god.
14%. And just like that, YYF and Xiaosi, who were the bottom 2 just a couple rounds ago, are now 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, wow. Like we said, sometimes you just gotta lose a bit. You get that gold and find those good pieces. Suddenly you're changing the whole game up.
Level 3 Furion finish for Nostali.
Also at 9, him and YYF, the only 2 9s right now.
And with everyone's econ decimated and so low, it seems like they might remain the lead players at 9.
Right? Yeah. Do you think Hao Han should be considering saving and going to 9 pieces to get a better chance at the techies at this point? Or do you think it's better to just sit at 8 and keep re-rolling and hope the techies shows itself at 8 pieces?
He just lost, but I was going to say that's the that's the difficulty right there. With no econ, you kind of have to hope for the best and just dig deep for it, or try to edge as much as you can so that you can dig a little deeper than just like that 5 gold that you get.
Right.
6 if you win.
Xiaosi also.
Okay. Yep.
Also.
And Master Wong.
Wow, a lot of people going down.
Also lost that round.
Yeah, just impressive plays by YYF, I have to say. He's been at 13, untouched, for at least 10 or so rounds now, I think.
It's that level 2 Coddle. He's doing 4 mage with a Lich, a Razor, and a Coddle now. With a level 2 Lone Druid as well.
Yeah.
Has also another Lone Druid on his bench, so if he could get the other Druids and one more Lone Druid, he'll have a level 3 Lone Druid to tank up for his mages. That was a decisive defense.
Ooh, Looks like
by
here
YYF.
Zippo's going to be out.
And YYF was able to beat Qi Xiaodian by 9 pieces.
YYF looking really strong. Qi Xiaodian also trying to go mages, but not quite as well, I think, as YYF. YYF also having that orc bonus from Jug and Axe.
Yeah.
Here we see Qi Xiaodian has it with Disruptor and Axe.
Look at that big flying courier for YYF. When other players go to look at your formation, go to look at what's on your bench, and they see how your courage is so bloated and flying around, they just get a little salty, a little tilted. Oh. It's gonna have to do big damage right here.
Oh, but it misses like half the line.
Yeah. And then gets doomed. YYF is going to lose his bonus. Or his win streak. Oh no, that wasn't YYF, sorry about that.
But YYF did lose his win streak there, actually, by 1 piece to Qi Xiaodian.
Yeah.
Right,
that was
right before Qi Xiaodian just got out.
Yeah.
Did one, just like, I'm ending your win streak before I'm out.
On the way out says, hey, stop this.
Stop this. I would not let this stand. Take 3.
Okay. Thunder Hides round 30. Thunder Hides.
Well, this could be kind of rough for YYF being that mage, but he does have some tanky units.
Most importantly, too, 10% cannot die. Might not be able to defeat it. Think should do well enough to defeat it, but can't lose. And I think right now you're feeling really confident about beating the players.
Yeah. Man, what a comeback if YYF manages just to take Nostally out from that 27% gap.
Ooh, level 2 Necrolite.
Ooh, that's really good.
Searching for another Medusa.
Finds it.
Gonna hunt for another Kunkka. Oh, nope, doesn't have any money.
And just loses. Runs out of gold. YOF also hunting.
Has to redistribute and reposition.
It's like, where is...
Level 2 Disruptor finished 4.
Wow. Takes the axe out. Good choice. Axe definitely falls off around this time. Disruptor also going so well.
Kunkka boat is huge!
Ooh, Coddle gets doomed though.
Is there enough to come back? If YYF
I think without Coddle being able to do that damage.
That second
wow, what a doom for Nostally.
Nostally loses that round, but had the HP to sustain it anyway, and didn't lose as fast.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Pretty epic first
What
game.
a final match. You know, that's the way of auto chess, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes your luck just goes against you.
Yeah.
Right? It could have doomed anything else, but it chose Coddle.
Yeah. Also, in the nature of auto chess, you're as effective at low percent as you are at high percent. YYF just didn't give up. Said, I believe in building my comp the way I need to.
Yeah.
Finally got to those high level mages, like with the level 2 Coddle pretty early. Got 3 mages. And also, I think something, a piece that's really shined really bright for me, like after watching Twitch Rivals, CM. Later in the game, if you can get a nice level 2 CM, helps you get those spells off quicker, and those spells might be the difference between killing some of their pieces before they got their spells off. Right. Especially when you're mages.
Yeah. Very true, very true. And you know, like, that comeback for YYF, he might not have won, but still earned 6 points.
Yeah.
You know, that still puts him in the running for top 2 easily. Yeah. You know, if he can maintain that quality.
Didn't win the battle, but still really challenging. There are other players who wish they came in second, because now they have to, the pressure's on them to perform a little bit better.
I think anyone in that top 3, right, feels pretty good. 5 points and higher is what you want. If you can get 5 points or more in all 4 matches, I think you're almost guaranteed to be top 2.
Definitely. So they have Nostally up there talking to Nostally. Probably saying how YYF was giving him a scare, but had the better comp at the end of the day.
Yeah. Too bad for Halhan. Was so close to getting 6 Goblin. Probably would have survived if he had it, but just couldn't find that techies. But that's the nature of when you're trying to go that comp. There's not any leeway. You need techies.
There are some compositions that are like that for sure, where you have these pivotal pieces that really unlock the potential, not only through the synergy, but like we saw several players have to make level 3 druids the old-fashioned way, 3 level 2s, instead of doing that 2 level 2s by having all 4 druids. Some players were able to do it, not everyone was, and so that's more money you're dipping into these pieces than you'd like to.
You know, something I was thinking about from that game too is it really shows how good orcs are early. If you go orcs, you find good mage pieces, suddenly you're orc mage. You build that mage up, you do tons of magic damage. Or if you don't find the mages, you can just go warriors, right?
Yeah.
And warrior, as we've seen, there was no warrior actually in that game. I think both people who had the orcs ended up finding their mages. But as we've seen in previous groups, if you don't find those mages or you find good warrior pieces, suddenly you're just, six warrior.
Yeah, and even if you don't go orcs, if you get some early in the game, sometimes they just hold down the ship for you, giving you some like big meat shields for you to then put the pieces together like behind that, and then eventually slowly take them out.
Right. Good. Good group 1, I think.
Pretty decent first round.
YYF showing why he's by results at least, he's probably the best pro gamer of this group.
Yeah. Okay. So we have the results right here. Nastali, 8 points. YYF, Chi Xiaodian, then Zippo, Master Wong, then I believe that one Haohan, and
7th is Xiaosi,
and then F91.
F91. It doesn't mean he's out though. That's
definitely doesn't.
Why this format I think has proven to be so good, right? You can get 0 and still, if you just do well enough in the next 3 matches, even, like we've talked about before, Bullfrog in Group B, he only earned 3 points across the first two rounds. Because he won, round 3 and 4, or match 3 and 4, ended up going to the finals.
Yeah. It's all about how these players respond. If you got a low total, you're in like the bottom 4 of this first round, can you string together a top 4 finish now, or maybe even a win? That way you can alleviate some of that pressure that coming in the bottom 4 puts on you after the first round.
Anyone just tuning in, this is the ImbaTV Auto Chess All-Star Invitational Season 2.
Shout out to ImbaTV. This is an ad for their CSGO Shanghai Major that they're hosting. Or they're broadcasting.
Anyone out there watching Counter-Strike, other esports? We're both pretty big in esports. We started way back in the day with watching Brutal. So if you're watching those Korean streams at like 2 a.m.
West Coast time. But now we have the benefit of being out here in Taipei, Taiwan, and we get to cast this for y'all with the co-stream at 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
This isn't lighting. It's just daylight.
That's just us.
CSGO.
It's on our side of the
Season 7.
Yeah. Came out here, to where Asian esports thrives.
Also, the Dream League, some Dota 2 League.
Yeah. Anyone been watching that? There's been a bunch of Dota 2 going on right now. Right? Is it Dream League? Yeah. That's the one going on currently, I think.
Yeah, and like we always say, shout outs to Dota, but also shout outs to Valve for making Dota 2. We might not have Auto Chess if it wasn't for the robust arcade game editing.
Yeah, took them a bit to release it, but they wanted to make it good, right?
And because of it, we have Auto Chess now.
Yeah. You know, I do hope they're able to help out Drodo, find a way to help all arcade game creators monetize through their platform. It's definitely been a weak point, but I imagine seeing the success of this game, I would hope that they've already started work on that.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, this is the video we were talking about earlier, like a little chess explainer for everyone. See if you can figure out what they're saying. I can't.
And the cool part about that first one we just watched is they use all level 3 units, so you sometimes get to see some level 3s if you rewatch that you don't actually always see in the game.
Right.
但还是有合成同一棋子2个3星的可能，只要先不合成3星，或者将3星棋子放在等待区，就可以又在购买区买到该棋子了。尽管存在理论的可能，但只有德鲁伊是最有机会合出2个3星子3星的。好了，本期的教学就到这里，要早日脱凡入圣哟。
Most people here are familiar with it.
Hello,
Who knows? Maybe you haven't even played auto chess yet. Maybe you just saw this and you're like, what's this thing? It's like a chessboard.
I'll give it a watch. Now they're explaining items. The Assault Cross.
One of the easiest to build
one of
at
the
the top tier
easier
items.
top tier items. We've been seeing actually a lot of Assault Cross. Whoa. This was saying that you can keep the Assault Cross on your courier, have the aura, and go around the battle.
Wait,
I did not know that.
I did not know that either. Wait, that really works?
I have to.
Yeah, it must have.
Yeah, I have to rewatch the VOD. Hit the rewind button on that one because you saw that the person was microwaving that mecha donkey.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Learning a lot of stuff. I did not know that.
That's the thing. Is it not? Doesn't it give something to the unit it's on though, or is it only the aura?
I think it has attack speed on the base item.
Yeah.
But the plus armor and the minus armor are an aura.
Yeah. Plus you get to then make sure where it goes. Wow. Gotta try that. That in game.
Have to check that out.
Learn something new every day. They do Chinese explainer videos.
Yeah. Like this little intro, outro video. Have these 3 hunters. They're like, yo, we're gonna take you out. Kale's like, but I'm level 2. Hold these dragons. I mean horses. Light horses.
Yeah, the horses of light. Holy horses.
Okay.
Back with
our casters.
fellow casters.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone watching.
Yeah.
Feel free to give them that chat. You know, say hey.
Yeah.
We're not big right now. We don't have many people. We can all talk. Oh, it looks like got BBC and I didn't see what the right name was.
Yeah. This should be starting the next game pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if you see something like, oh, why did this person do that? Have a question, or maybe you just want to be like, oh, I hate when people go this comp every single time. Just shout it out in the chat, and if we see it, when we see it, we'll say something about it, and